you guys doing? And that is how you cover your IBC tote. Yes, these handy dandy DIY tote covers made from the tote bladder, they do work. However, a couple things. Number one, getting them on can be a bit of a challenge. Number two, I've been told by someone in upper management, someone on the oversight committee, has told me that these things don't look so good. They're not appealing to see sitting back here in the wood yard. The other thing is they do tend to fall off or blow off. Now, I've been looking for a way to cover my IBC totes, and I know that there's a method of cutting the bladder so that it forms a flat rectangular shape that will fit on top of, well, should fit on top of the tote, depending on which way you cut the bladder. And I never know which way to really cut it. And the other thing is, cutting those things can be a bit of a pain in the butt. So my process in the winter is to take wood from my pile or my stacks, put them in the IBC totes, and have these ready to go up to the woodshed. But while they're sitting here, I like to have them covered. So if we get a devastating snowstorm like we did a few days ago, the wood doesn't get covered with snow. So I just use these totes for like taking the wood to the woodshed, and I only have generally like 4 or 5 that I fill up, and then I have 3 in the woodshed right now. So when those 3 are empty, I can just come out here one afternoon and swap them all out, bring the empty ones back, and then when I get a chance to, fill them up. But after they're full, they are sitting out like this, and though that's why I used to cover them with those tote bladders. So I had a company reach out to me that, believe it or not, yes, they make covers for your IBC totes. And I know the DIY solution is an option. But for me, sometimes I would just rather purchase something that I know is going to work, that I don't have to struggle to make, and that I don't have to struggle to try to put on and hope that it stays on. So Cordwood Covers, let me show you guys these things right here. Cordwood Covers IBC tote cover. The beautiful thing about this is that these covers will fit any size tote. So whether you have the 275 gallon or the 300 gallon, these things will cover your tote. And I believe they actually even strap down on the sides, so they're secured onto the tote. They also have a 2-year warranty, I believe, on these things. They are UV resistant, so you don't have to worry about these covers fading out, wearing out. I just think this is a great solution for someone like me that I only need to cover a few totes. And again, yes, I can make those DIY covers, but if I can just buy something that I know is going to work, that's the kind of guy that I am. I know, you're going to give me heck in the comments about make it yourself, build it yourself. It's so easy, just take the bladder, and I get it. For some people, yes, you can DIY it. But there's a lot of people out there, I think anyway, like me, that if there's an option available, like these tote covers from Cordwood Covers, I'm just going to go ahead and get this instead. So to put on the IBC tote cover from Cordwood Covers, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is this. Oh wait, that didn't work. Hang on. Might have to warm it up a little. It's cold out today. Let me warm this baby up. All right, this is all you have to do. And there you go. Just like that. They go right on. All right, obviously they don't go on that easy, but they do go on easy. And each corner has one of these straps right here. So you just take your strap, loop it down through your tote, snap it in place, and pull it down tight, and that holds it down, just like that. So like I mentioned, the Cordwood Covers IBC tote cover protects your wood inside the tote. And now if it snows, it's not going to rain, but if it did rain, if it snowed, whatever, it's going to be on top of this cover. You're going to easily be able to clean that off, take the cover off when I need to use the wood in the tote. And the other thing is, I think that is going to be approved by the oversight committee as far as how it looks sitting back here in the wood yard. So I only have 2 of these covers, but I'm going to probably get 2 more, maybe 2 or 3 more, because generally I stage 4 to 5 totes ready to go to take up to the woodshed. If you missed it earlier this week, fellow woodhound, old guy Firewood, he debuted these covers over on his channel. He has a discount code for 10% off these covers. So I'm going to put a link down in the description to his video and to Old Guy Firewood's discount link. That if you guys are interested, and like I said, I mean, obviously if you have 100 totes, you might be able to find a different solution, but if you have just a couple totes, I mean, I think this right here is exactly what a lot of people have been looking for, myself included. Like I mentioned, I am nothing against you DIYers. I just prefer that if there is a product out there, if there is another small business out there producing a product that I find value in and that I know I can use and I know that I need, I'm probably just going to go ahead and pick that up. I've been waiting for something like this for a long time. So again, Old Guy Firewood, I'll have a link to his video if you want to check that out, check out his channel, but then I'll also have a link to the Cordwood Covers and Old Guy Firewood's discount code. So if you use that, you can get 10% off. And that's pretty cool, because I think these things are pretty cool. So all the information that I kind of mentioned earlier, the fact that they cover both size totes, 275, 300 gallon, they're UV resistant, they have a 2-year warranty on these things. All that information is on the Cordwood Covers website. Again, you can check that out if you want more information, but I think if you have a few totes of firewood laying around and you want to keep those things covered and you want to keep your unsightly teepee covers from blowing off, or your square cut covers that you struggled getting that IBC tote cut down so that it would fit just right, if you want to eliminate all of those problems, I think the solution is here. Okay, I've got one more of these to put on, so I will just show you the packaging. Just pops open real easy. Comes right out, just like that. Let me get my gloves on so my fingers don't freeze off, but yeah, these things just unfold and they are ready to go. There we go. The logo, I'm guessing, should go up, but I'm not sure if it matters if it goes this way. Yeah, it's got to go this way. So there is a little bit of it's not a complete square shape. And I think once they kind of get loosened up from being packaged up, I think they fit a little bit better. But just like that, you just loop that thing around. Probably wait to tighten that down till I got the other ones on. But just super simple, easy, and just what I have been looking for. So this is just a little real-time demo here of putting these on. I'm gonna have to climb up over this cage. Once you got all 4 corners on, then you can tighten it down. Tighten that down. So just want to give a big shout out to Cordwood Covers for sending me these 2 IBC totes. I'm going to need a couple more, so I'm going to head on over to their website. I'm going to pick a few of them up, and I think if you have IBC totes that you want covered, I think you should pick some up too. And I'll have the link in the description with the Old Guy Firewood's discount code. I'm going to use it. You can go use it too. Are you going to use it? She said she's going to use the discount code. All right, that's going to do it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Take us out. Closing. Come on. What's the closing? Stay safe. Have fun. Be cool.